we will study about the organic matter of the soil. The organic matter is added to the mineral matter of the soil year after year. Though the percentage of organic matter is hardly 10% of the dry weight of a well-developed soil, it has been markedly effect on the vegetation of a place. It comprises the soil humus as well as the soil organism. An account of these two components of the organic matter are the soil humus and the soil organism. Soil humus, the organic increment of the soil, is largely derived from the dead and the decaying root of the plant and the living organism present in the soil. Drying leaves, twigs, dead plants and animal. Advantage of soil humus. The soil humus is advantageous for the growth of the plant. It has the following beneficial effect. Great water holding capacity in both sandy as well as in clay soil because it has the properties of colloidals. Source of mineral nutrient when the humus is mineralized into molecules and iron. It increases fertility of the soil. It can hold by absorption a great amount of mineral in ionic form. It binds the clay particle into aggregate structure to facilitate infiltration of water. It makes the clay soil porous and thus increases its aeration. It also facilitates percolation of water in the soil. It assumes it is a source of food for most of the soil organism. The soil organism. The microorganisms which are almost present in a fixed position and the larger organisms which are quite mobile constitute an important component of the organic matter of the soil. They have a very important influence on the plant life. The soil afford a rather stable atmosphere for their continued activity. The smallness of the microorganism is more that compensated by their huge number in the soil. As many as millions of bacteria have been found in a single gram of soil. Chief role of soil organism: decay and the nutrient cycle. A large number of bacteria and fungi bring about decay of the dead and the rotting organic substance. The carbohydrate, proteins, fat and dead plants and animals are broken down into carbon dioxide, water, ammonia, methane and inorganic compound of sulfur and phosphorus. The mineralization process releases a variety of nutrients to be made available to the plant. The aminofying bacteria convert the protein into ammonia. The nitrifying bacteria oxidize the ammonia to nitrite and nitrate and thus increases the fertility of soil. The denitrifying bacteria reduce fertility of the soil by decomposing nitrates and nitrites of the soil. Nitrogen fixation. The fertility of the soil is also increased as a result of nitrogen fixation brought about by the several bacteria and the blue-green algae. In aerated soil, Azotobacter is unaerated soil Clostridium, and in the legume root, Rhizobium fix the atmospheric nitrogen. Production of toxin. Sometimes due to incomplete decay, the organic matter is deposited in the form of peel. If the soil is poorly aerated, the organic compounds are reduced instead of being oxidized. This results in substances like aldehydes, organic acid, etc., which are strongly toxic to many species of higher plant. Pathogenic bacteria and mycorrhiza. Some of the bacteria as well as fungi are pathogenic and causes disease of plant. Some of the fungi form mycorrhizal association with the roots of higher plant for helping them in the absorption of water, mineral and even organic nutrition. Production of growth stimulating substance. Some workers believe that bacteria and fungi may affect the growth of the root of the plant by secreting growth stimulating substances around the root surface. Regulation of water and mineral content of the soil. Roots of the higher plant play an important role in determining the water content of the soil since they continuously draw upon the soil reserve of the soil. They maintain a cycle movement of the soil solute. Soil minerals which are absorbed by them are ultimately returned to the soil in the form of litters. Soil mixing and aeration. The large organisms like earthworm, rodents, etc., improve the aeration of the soil to a very large extent. They burrow deep into the soil, forming tunnel-like passes through which oxygen of the air enter the soil and the carbon dioxide get out of it. This also bring about mechanical mixing of the soil by bringing the subsoil to the surface. The earthworm also consume large amount of soil from the deeper layer of the soil and deposit them in the form of a cast on the surface of the soil. It has been estimated that in some localities, earthworms bring up as much as 18 tons of subsoil per acre annually. The soil is thus repeatedly exposed to the physical and chemical agent of weathering. The aeration and mixing of soil increase the fertility of the soil. Thank you.